Hello guys, so in today's video we are going to be looking at this Broma crash scalping strategy, and I'm going to give you guys the settings for the strategy and how you can use this strategy. Okay, so if you are a forex trader or you want to begin your forex journey, or you just starting out forex, you need to choose the best broker to be using, and I'm going to give you guys the best broker, which the link is going to be in the description down below, so you can check it. The broker is going to give you a $30 no deposit bonus, which means that if you don't deposit, you're going to get $30 no deposit bonus to start your trading journey. Okay, so link in the description below so you can join the broker. So with that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. So the first thing we have to do is just look at the settings. So you click on this icon right here, you search. This is the indicator we are going to be using. Now the first indicator is going to be the moving average. And how do we add this up? We click on this min chart F plus, we search for moving average, and this is the parameters. Now for the period parameters, the period is 15, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, and for the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is the first indicator we are going to be using. Now to the second indicator, which is going to be the stochastic oscillator. And we at the top, we click on this F icon again, we search for stochastic oscillator, and these are the parameters. Now the key period is 60, the dip period is 1, the slowing is 1, the price feed is close, method is exponential, and for the style we only need the signal. Okay, we only need the signal, and for the main, use it as your background color and click on save. So that is the second indicator we are going to be using. Now once you add the stochastic oscillator up, it's going to be on your indicator window 1. Now we want to add the moving average, and add the way at the top, you click on this F icon on your indicator window 1. You search for moving average, and this is the parameters. Now the period is 11, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, and for the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is the third indicator. Now for the last but not the least indicator, which is also going to be the moving average, click on this F icon again, search for moving average, and this is the parameters. Now the period is 17, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, and for the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is all we need for this strategy. Now for the zoom level, we want to zoom in 2 times. On the zoom out completely, just zoom in 2 times. Okay, and that is the zoom level we are going to be using for the strategy. Now this is Crash 1000, and I'm first going to show you guys how to use this strategy to take trades. So the first thing you want to do with this strategy, you always aim for 5 candles. I can make sure that you get 5 candles with this strategy by showing you guys the method that you are going to be using. Just stick around and watch the video to the end. Now with this strategy, you are not catching more than 5 candles, or you might be caught by spike. So I'm going to show you guys the 2 trades that if you take more than 5 candles, you are going to get stop out. This is the first trade right here. Now looking at this trade here on Crash 1000. Now here, the first confirmation that we want to see when we are taking the trade with this strategy is this. Firstly, we want to see where there is a spike in the market. Not just a spike, you want to see that the spike move below the moving average, and does the same thing here on our indicator window 1. So once we confirm these 2 things, the first one is this candle, is this spike breaking below the moving average, and the second one is the stochastic line breaking below the 2 moving average. So once we see this, let me change the color. So once we see this, then this is the thing that we are now going to wait for. Now when the spike occurs, we want to see that the spike make the stochastic oscillator line come straight to the 15 levels, which is right at this area. You have to move below the 15 levels. When this happens, then the next thing we wait for is for the line again to move back inside the stochastic oscillator, which happens right here. So this is when it starts moving back inside the stochastic oscillator. Now after we confirm these 2 things, then the next thing we have to wait for is for the line to now cross above the 2 moving average, which happens right here. So it has to cross above the 2 moving average. When we see this, then the next thing we do is to look into our main chart for a confirmation before we enter the trades. And what is the confirmation? We want to see that the candle close above the moving average on our main chart. Immediately the candle close above it, you enter a trade immediately. You are not waiting for any other candle down to enter when the candle close above the moving average. And you always aim for 5 candles. So if you can't this candle, you enter with this candle right here. So this is the first candle, the second one, the third one, and the fifth one. So that is the candle that you are going to close the operation with, which is this candle right here. So as you close the operation, you can see that it just give you 2 more candles before before it spike. You take your profit right here. Now see that it only give you 2 candles before it give you this huge spike. So that is why you always want to take 5 candles and we close our position. Now this is another trick here on crash 1000. Now the same thing applicable. This is what we need to see. Firstly, we want to see a spike in the market. We're talking about this first spike right here crossing below the moving average, and we have this second spike right here. So after this 2 spike, you could see that the stochastic oscillator line moved below the 15 levels, and after it moved below the 15 levels, it now crossed above the moving average. After it crossed above the moving average right at this area, then we are now waiting for a confirmation for entries, which means that we are waiting for a candle closure, a candle closing above the moving average. After this candle closes above the moving average, you are not second guessing or you are waiting. Just enter your trade immediately with this candle right here, and you count your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, and then you close the position with this candle right here. So this candle you close the position with. Now you can see it does not give you more than 1 candle before the spike. So that is why you have to keep it in mind that you are not catching more than 5 candles. Okay, so this is boom 1000, and I'm going to show you guys another setup here on crash 1000. Now the first thing we are waiting for is a spike in the market, which is this spike right here. After this spike, we wait for it to come and cross both the 85 levels, and after that we are waiting for him to come for the line to cross back inside the stochastic oscillator and cross above the moving across below the moving average. Sorry, after crossing above the moving average, we are now waiting for a candle closure above the moving average on our main chart, which is this candle right here. After this candle close, you wait and for the candle to close and you enter your trade with this candle right here. So you take your first candle, your second candle, your third candle, and your fourth and the fifth candle, and then close your position with this candle right here. So that is the candle you are going to close your position with. So all this mini candle does not concern you. You have to take your 5 candles. Just wait for another setup before you take any trade. As simple as that, guys. And I hope you guys find this video helpful. Find this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification and type posting strategy. You guys will be a very thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.